Hello and welcome to Bike Week. I'm Dave Spain, here to offer up a theory on the fundamental nature of things. I believe that you can divide the folks who matter in this world into two distinct types. Those who think that a Hayabusa, Suzuki's corporate celebration of wretched excess, is plenty fast enough just the way it is. And those who think there is no such thing as fast enough. Tonight we'll open the program with a nod to the latter, the guy who figures, well, if it'll go this fast out of the box, imagine what would happen if we tweak it just a bit.
I think in addition to the growth in the Formula Extreme class, it really says, again, what AMA, how far it's growing, and how the American road racing public likes, almost like stock cars, to see the bigger and better, I wouldn't say better, but the bigger machinery. Anybody that's ridden a Hayabusa, or for that matter, have been down the street in your car and you look next to you and see a Hayabusa, you can tell it's a very long, low motorcycle. Therefore, it inherently has some problems getting on a road racing track. And I've been pretty much teased and harassed ever since I put the thing on the track. We did real good as privateer days on a standard superbike. Phoenix International Raceway in '99, we missed the podium by one spot, and Suzuki made a joke about you need a Hayabusa motor. And sure enough, it was less than 2 months after that, we brought out a bone stock Hayabusa, put a different shock on it, changed some of the ride height so we can actually get around a turn, and we rolled that out at Road Atlanta in 1999. We didn't exactly light the track on fire, but it was fun, and it was, from a motor aspect, awfully cool to only shift half the time that you watch. A lot of the guys shift going around the track because all the torque and the power the bike makes. However, it became real inherent that we needed to start shortening this bike up because it's never going to get around a turn. We brought a shorter swing arm, which was the fastest way to shorten the bike. We basically cut off 1.5 inches off of the swing arm. We were getting amazingly close to my times on the superbike, and I think it was that point on, my whole crew and I actually believed that this bike could make a top 5 national finish. Now, it's been 38 months it has taken of combining an awful lot of people's money and time. In fact, if you figure in everybody's money and time, we're roughly at about $846,000, the last figure was. We spent some time in the Sphere Drop wind tunnel in Detroit. You talk about everybody getting more horsepower, 5 more horsepower, get me a couple more miles an hour. You do something as simple as tuck your elbows 1/2 inch in and they buys you like 3 more miles an hour, which at speeds over 170 would probably cost you about 15 horsepower just to achieve that type of gain. So that was a huge development, just to be able to have access to that wind tunnel and find out just positions and different body work and what translates into greater top speeds. It's funny that the AMA is changing, basically deleting the Formula Extreme class as we know it, the big bikes, so you can do anything you want to. It's just kind of gratifying to see that class grow into this. Now, where a bike like mine will go over in the future, that remains to be seen. Maybe we'll get some other organizations that will pick up an unlimited class. I can only hope so, because we'd like to keep the thing rolling, but that remains to be seen. And by the time the year is out, I think we'll be happy if we got back to where we're at, consistently placed in top 10. I think it's just, I just don't want to quit, and I believe in what we've developed with the GP Busa 2 and what we've obtained, that this can totally be obtainable. Now, whether I have the years or the backing left to obtain what we're going after remains to be seen, but it's just something you get involved and you have that much passion.